Welcome to my presentation on Malibu City and the environmental changes surrounding it. Malibu City is located in the west coast of the United States of America, in the state of California. Located in North America, the city lies in an approximate latitude of 34.0259 degrees north and an approximate longitude of negative 118.7798 degrees west. It can be seen on the map here. These are my two bulbs maps. Bulb map 1 describes the national parks and state parks in the area, whereas map 2 describes environmentally sensitive areas. My first environmental change and cause is sea level rise. Sea level rise in Malibu is a big issue, and with a projection of major sea level rise, Malibu's vulnerabilities to coastal flooding and erosion are also projected to increase. This issue is exemplified through the table taken from Malibu City's Coastal Vulnerability Plan, right here. It outlines the potential amount of sea level rise if no actions were taken to prevent it. In the years 2050 to 2060, the sea level is projected to rise 0.75 metres, which would flood certain low-lying areas in Malibu. Malibu has experienced several coastal storm events, such as large swells, which have temporarily increased sea levels, the results of which have caused major problems. Some of the problems include houses that lie in pier fountains above the beach are being destroyed, like the one in this picture. These events show the damage that Malibu City will face if sea levels do in fact rise. There are several causes of sea level rise, especially on the Malibu coast. The increase in ocean temperature, primarily caused by climate change, has melted ice caps around the world, raising the sea level. The increase of temperature in the ocean also causes thermal expansion, as seen in the diagram, which means water in high temperature expands, once again increasing sea levels, which has disastrous consequences for communities such as Malibu. This link between climate change / temperature and sea level can be viewed in this graph, which accentuates the correlation between the two. As you see, when temperature rises, so does sea level. Cliff retreat is a major issue for Malibu City due to the high number of infrastructure located on cliff faces. Cliff retreat is caused by rising sea levels and involves the erosion and eventual carving out of cliff faces until the cliff face collapses. Over time, this cliff face recedes or retreats from its original positioning, impacting buildings and roads placed on these cliffs. This image is taken in Malibu and shows the true severity of the issue and property damage it can cause. This diagram also shows cliff retreat, with the former cliff position being here, and this is how far it goes back. Management strategies. Climate Resolve is a Los Angeles-based non-profit organisation focused on local solutions for global climate change. The organisation works to make California more sustainable now and in the future by promoting reduced climate pollution and proactively preparing for climate impacts. To achieve their mission, Climate Resolve works to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and build collaborative partnerships to implement regional climate initiatives. Climate Resolve helps keep cities resilient in the face of climate change by disseminating information to make local climate impacts relatable and solutions actionable. The City of Malibu identifies a variety of sustainable practices within its general plan. These specific policies relate to energy conservation, water conservation, and solid waste reduction, which would all help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This general plan serves as a major tool for the city to direct growth, while also maintaining an attractive, viable, safe, and sustainable environment. The plan outlines a vision for the city and establishes policies to achieve these objectives. Some of the policies included in this general plan are as follows. The city shall protect the natural environment by regulating design and permitting only land uses compatible with the natural environment. And the city shall require proposed development to avoid geologic safety hazards created by development. This is one of the maps referenced in the Malibu City General Plan and illustrates the land use and zoning of the city. This land use map has been specifically catered to providing for the environment present in Malibu. For example, we can see in this map that near the coast there are minimal high pollution buildings, such as industrial buildings, instead opting for public open spaces, seen in the green here, and small housing estates which emit little pollution, reducing surface runoff into coastal waters. This is the reason why high polluted areas, like industrial buildings in purple, are placed further away from the beach. This is my references page.